So today's video is going to be a little bit different. We just want to go back in time to day 2. In day 2, Scotty had 12 puppies. One was a stillbirth, and she was feeding. She was feeding 11 puppies, and we got a bit of a scare because it didn't seem like she was producing enough fluid and milk for the babies. So we called up a friend who's done this before, looked it up online, and it gives a couple of suggestions to maybe give your dog chicken broth to help produce more milk, give her nutritious food so that the quality of the milk is good for the puppies and they'll grow up nice and strong. So in this video, I'm going to show you the broth we made. We're going to walk into my kitchen, chop up a couple things. I'm going to keep on talking over this and see what we'll go from there. Thank you. So here I got some carrots, I got apples, I have some roasted chicken, got my pot, my little cutting board here, I just put that chicken breast in that pot, filled it up with 2 pints of water there. I'm gonna get my little cutting board. I'm gonna cut up these carrots, just a nice little rough cut, to make this broth as nutritious as possible. Dogs are omnivores, so they can eat almost anything we eat. And so I'm chopping up carrots here, filling it up with the broth. Just a moment, I'm going to grab that apple. The key to this apple, though, is that you don't want to give them the apple seed. I believe the apple seed has arsenic in it, so it could actually be poisonous for your puppy. So we're going to cut that out. I'm going to show you the seed here in just a second. There it is. I want to make sure all the seeds are in there, and let's put that in the trash. Awesome. So we're getting this together here. I'm going to put the apples in. We're going to chop that up, and then we're going to throw it on the stove. While it's on the stove, we'll let it boil, bring it down to a simmer, and we'll go from there. At this point, I'm cutting the apples here, and then I'm going to end up shredding the chicken in just a moment. Welcome to my kitchen. Some of you may not know, for many years I managed restaurants, went to culinary school, but that is not my career at the moment. Right now I do work in healthcare. Although the culinary school did help me get into the healthcare field, surprisingly enough, to work in their nutrition department. I still do catering. I still throw a lot of barbecues, do a lot of events for the church. So I'm always cooking at some point. If it's not a party for our family or just dinner around the table with just my immediate siblings and wife and mom and daughter, is a party in and of itself. Got 5 sisters here. So I'm throwing some spinach in there. I take that, put the lid on it, go and walk it on over to the stove. Let that boil for a couple hours. And so the purpose of making this chicken broth is not to make it necessarily let's give her something nutritious. No, we needed to give her something that was more enticing for her to drink more fluid. So if we flavor the fluid, make it delicious, she would just drink it. So she would eat so the purpose with this was so that she would drink additional water than what she would usually drink. And in addition to drinking additional water, we wanted to make it more enticing so that she'd enjoy it at the same time. This actually worked really well. And so we make about a pot maybe every 3 to 4 days. And from there, she drinks an extra bowl, 2 bowls of water as well in a regular diet in her consumption. So that would produce more milk because there was just more fluid coming into her system. So this is, I'm getting ready to cool this. I'm putting in a Tupperware, removing the bones because I did put the carcass bones from the roast chicken in there. And then I'm going to top it off with some more water. And then we're going to put this in the fridge to cool off to serve to Scotty in about, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 hours for today. So it's actually been about 2 hours later. We refrigerated the liquid. Now it's nice and cool. And we're gonna let Scotty get right into it. Launch it, Scotty. She can't really get the piece of chicken until she finishes it. So it's kind of been a reward at the end of her drinking her broth. Then she could go in and get that piece of chicken and carrots in there. Good quality stuff. So I really do appreciate you guys watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. And there's Scotty. She's going to finish everything up and enjoy. Thank you for watching. See you next time. God bless you.